I am not an expert on any of this stuff. I'm not an expert in any field when it comes to thrifting or reselling. I am just picking up stuff that looks cool. I'm picking up stuff that I've learned from the people that I follow is worth a little bit of money in reselling. Hello and welcome to M Cubed, the Motley Mix Merchant. I am Brian, your host. Thank you so much for joining me. This is the very first video on this brand new YouTube channel, and I'm glad you're here for the journey. As I said, my name is Brian, and I am a eBay seller, reseller, and I've just started doing it. I've been watching some YouTube videos lately, and I'll tell you the three people that I'm following very closely in a moment. But I decided that it's time to take the plunge. I've been selling on eBay for 10 years, 15 years. Used to sell some just small stuff out of my house or things that we didn't need around our house anymore, and still doing a little bit of that as I clean out closets and clean out garages and that kind of thing. But decided to take the plunge and do some thrifting and see what I could find at local thrift stores or at garage sales, and see if I can get it cheaply and turn it around for even a little bit of profit, as one of the people I follow says. Make a little bit of money. Every little bit helps. A couple $100 a month maybe for spending money, or for me, golf money. I already have my golf tan started. You see nice and white here from wearing the glove, and nice dark arms from a round the other day. But it's just for fun, and I thought I would start a YouTube channel to chronicle my journey and some of my hits and misses, and give some people some tips if you're looking to do this as well. I know the videos that I watch, and I'll tell you right now, the three YouTube channels that I've been watching really closely are Crazy Lamp Lady, who is Jocelyn. She has been invaluable with her videos. Every day she's putting out a video of her going to one of the stores, and then a video of what the haul was and how much she paid for it and how much she expects to get for it. And the quantity and the quality of the videos from Jocelyn, the Crazy Lamp Lady, have been super helpful, and I got to credit her actually with some of the finds that I have. I'm going to go very briefly over just a few of the finds today that I've had early in my journey here, but she's one, Crazy Lamp Lady. Another one is a young couple called Rally Roots, R-A-L-L-I Roots. Again, I'm going to put the links to all everybody I mentioned is going to be linked in the descriptions below if you're just starting out and for some reason came upon my video first in your journeys for finding out details about thrifting and reselling. But Rally Roots, it's a young couple in Florida. They do wholesale stuff on Amazon, but they also do reselling through eBay, and they've got a public account that they show their followers, and I'm pretty sure they have a private account. They don't tell anybody the name, which is where they do the bulk of their selling, because they're definitely shipping out stuff from eBay that they're not selling on their public site, if you know what I mean. So, but they're very informative as well. A lot of fun to watch. They've got a little bulldog that they show on every episode, and that's another really good channel. And then Work at Home Mom, I want to say that's her name. You know what? I mean, even while I'm live on the video here, I'm going to click quickly and say Hustle at Home Mom. That's what it is. Hustle at Home Mom is the name of the third channel. I just sort of started watching her, but she's pretty successful, and she just does it like I'm planning to do it, part-time from home, just for fun. She picks up some stuff and she resells it, and but she's got some really good information, and the three of them are the three channels that I follow: Hustle for Home Mom, Rally Roots, and Crazy Lamp Lady. Again, links below if you want to check them out. If you haven't checked them out already, I'm sure you have if you're anywhere on this journey of reselling and thrifting and starting out the way that I am. A little bit about me. I have a full-time job, but my full-time job is midnights. I work until about 4:30 in the morning every night. My days off are Wednesday, Thursday, so on Saturday mornings, when you should be going out to garage sales when you're doing this kind of thing, I'm just getting home from work at about 5 o'clock in the morning, and I don't really want to stay up until 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning to go to garage sales. So I am really just hitting the thrift stores right now. I tried to do one Saturday where I hit the garage sales, but I ended up getting sick on Sunday because I was so overtired. So I think the garage sales are going to be out, except this week, because I am on vacation from my real job, and I am looking forward to hitting the garage sales in my area this coming Saturday. Now, the other difference with me is I am Canadian. A lot of the followers, a lot of the people that I follow on YouTube are American and do a great job of scouting out their local areas for stuff. But I am Canadian, and it makes a little bit of a challenge. Anybody that has ever tried to sell on the Canadian market knows that there's not as many people in Canada, so the market's not that big. So you've really got to pinpoint what you're trying to sell. But I've decided that I'm selling most of my stuff on eBay.com. I have one small advantage, and I hope I don't get in trouble and nobody flags my account and tells anybody in authority this right now, but I live very close, like 10-minute drive close to the American border. So I can cross over the border pretty much at will, show my passport and tell them where I'm going, and I can jump over the river and hit the post office, which is 3 blocks from the bridge, and I can mail my stuff in the U.S. That saves me a lot of money compared to sending it through Canada Post. And one of the advantages I have of living so close to the American border. So I've got sort of the best of both worlds. I'm living in Canada, but selling in the U.S. and being able to ship to the U.S. from the U.S. is definitely a money saver. And I've noticed a huge savings already. I'll give you an example real quick. I sold the exact same t-shirt to a Canadian buyer and to an American buyer. The Canadian buyer from my house, from my post office, which is 2 blocks away from my house, to a city maybe 120 miles, 2 hours drive from here, cost me $13.99 Canadian. $13.99. The exact same size package from the American post office that I use to a city a 5-hour drive away cost me $4.99. So it is a huge, huge difference and a huge, huge savings for me being able to cross the border and mail my packages in the United States. And hopefully I can keep that going and not get caught and get in trouble. So anyhow, that's where I am. I've just started doing this probably in the last 30 days. I've had some successes already in the last 30 days, and I'll get into those in a very soon future video. But first I want to show you a few things that I picked up so far that haven't sold yet. One was listed and has come down because I'm not sure what it is, and maybe if you're watching this you can help me out. The other ones, a couple things are good. One thing I want to show you, a lesson I already learned real quick in my journey here. So let me get this one first. This is a glass pear. Now, Murano, M-U-R-A-N-O, is the name that gets thrown around when you get into this kind of blown glass. I guess that's a region in Italy. Oh, let me say, I am not an expert on any of this stuff. I'm not an expert in any field when it comes to thrifting or reselling. I am just picking up stuff that looks cool. I'm picking up stuff that I've learned from the people that I follow is worth a little bit of money in reselling. And so I am not an expert, so I'm going to be asking as many questions as I'm answering in some of these videos, and I hope you'll comment in the comments below if you have the answer to anything. So again, if Murano glass is what this is called, it's got the little indentation in the bottom. It's white on the inside. Now, can you answer this for me? Is there something in there, or is that the glass blowing technique, or what exactly creates the whiteness of the pear? I mean, the stem and the leaf are clear green glass, but I had this up for a while. I don't remember what I was selling it for. I think I got it for the equivalent of about $2 US at the Goodwill, but didn't sell the first time I listed it, maybe because I had it priced a little too high, thinking it was original or old. But what do you know about this? That glass pear, that's one of the ones that I have a question on. Up next, something that I found probably within a week of actually learning what they were, and couldn't believe my luck. These babies are Empoli glass canisters. Made in Italy. This one says made in Italy on the bottom. You probably can't, oh yeah, you can see a little bit there. Made in Italy on the bottom. This one does not have any writing on the bottom, but because of the style, I know for sure that it is Empoli. Empoli glass, made in Italy. There is one problem though. They're supposed to have stoppers. The ones with the stoppers sell for anywhere from $80 to $120 US on eBay. I've got these listed right now for $39.99 on eBay, without the stoppers obviously. I love them. I don't collect things. I'm trying to just sell things. Some stuff is going to stay with me, but these are definitely up for sale. But I got these for the equivalent of $3 each at the local Value Village, which would be Savers in the United States. It's Value Village up here, Savers in the US. These cost me $3 each, and hopefully they're going to get me about $35 to $40 if I'm lucky and they sell at the current asking price. As I said, I've had a couple of successes so far. I've had a beautiful 3 vase pottery set. It was Jonathan Adler was the artist's name. Mid-century modern is the quote everybody uses for the style. I think it was 2001 though that these vases were made. Had the beautiful stripes on them. I was actually just finishing I want to say an 1.5 to 2 hour search through the local Goodwill. I was not having any luck. Nothing was catching my eye. I also do clothing, but I'm not going to get into the clothing today. And I was not having any luck finding anything. And as I was getting ready to go out the door, they've got a lot of their pottery stuff on the top shelf above clothing racks, right for the ladies' clothing, right by the cashier at the one Goodwill that I go to here in my area. And these 3 beautiful, shiny vases caught my eye, and just decided to pick them up for the equivalent of about $11 US. It was about $15 Canadian. So $11 US, but they were gorgeous. They were 9 inches, 6 inches, and 5 inches tall, different shapes. And I sold those. They were the first big item that I resold. I got $55 US for those, plus $15 shipping. So success early gives you the bug and makes you want to keep on doing this, and that's exactly what I'm going to keep doing. Keep doing this and have some fun and do these YouTube videos and maybe learn from you, and maybe I'll be able to give a little pointer here and there, and you can learn from my mistakes, because I know I'm going to make some, because I'm just starting out and I know it's going to be a problem here or there. Speaking of mistakes, let me show you these. These are Diodoro soccer cleats. Now, they are gorgeous. They are in great condition. You can see they are shiny, they are clean. The bottom cleats are clean, in great shape. These were on sale at there's a really big Value Village in a city near where I live, and they had these on sale. It was half price day. I got these for $3. They should retail for between $20 and $30 US. Got them home. I was cleaning them up. Everything looked good, and then this happened. The tongue of one of the left foot of the left shoe, the tongue is not attached. It should be attached right here on the below the laces. It's not attached. It's only staying in because the laces are laced through the top part of the tongue. So I'm trying to figure out what to use, whether it's crazy glue or what, to reattach the tongue to the top part of the boot, because it is getting into soccer season, and I know there's probably a family and some kids out there that would want a really nice pair of black and orange Diodoro soccer cleats for a half decent price, because I wouldn't list these very high. Only paid $3 for them, and I got to fix that tongue first, and maybe we'll figure it out and get them on the eBay site real soon. Yeah, my eBay site is the Motley Mix Merchant. It is my eBay page, store is the Motley Mix Merchant. It is listed down below in the description, and I also have a Facebook page if you would like to follow that, where I just post all kinds of different things. Now, this is also going to be a little different channel. I'm not only going to be doing my stuff, what finds I have, the successes I have, the things I learned from my mistakes, but my background is in journalism, and I am an interviewer by trade, by training. Let's put it this way, by training, not by trade anymore. I was in the business for a while. I'm not an interviewer professionally anymore. I do it for fun. I'm going to try and have some people on this channel, and through the wonders of technology and different apps like Google Hangouts and Zoom and that kind of thing, I hopefully will be able to talk to some of these people that are doing the reselling and have their own YouTube channels, like Jocelyn from the Crazy Lamp Lady, and by Ryan and Ali from Rally Roots, and people like that, and ask them questions, the kind of questions that people think about as they're watching videos, and the kind of questions I have as I'm watching the videos. And so watch for interviews with other resellers here on this channel, and maybe we can all learn something from the experts in the field. I'm definitely not an expert, but looking to have some fun, and hope you'll come along for the journey as well. So that's going to be it for this video. Real short one, just to introduce myself and show you a couple things, and tell you what's coming up in the videos to come. So thank you very much for tuning in, and again, thanks again for checking out the very first video of my channel, and I look forward to more to come. It's going to be fun, and I'm having fun already. I really am having a lot of fun going and looking for stuff, and I'm getting education every time I hit one of the thrift stores on what people are asking for at the thrift stores, as those prices go up and up and up. And I think most resellers will agree with me on that, but it's been fun, and it's already starting to be fun, and I hope you have fun as well when you're doing this for fun or for profit. So thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you again on the next episode here on M Cubed.